Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's July the 28th, 2021, noon on the East Coast, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. That can only mean one thing. It's time for episode number 204 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends at
Elite Realty Group.
We're glad to be with you guys
Here
on
we
this
are.
Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Again, hanging out with you all to bring you the most up-to-date, relevant real estate information you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Where are they going to get it at, sir?
Right here.
Do you want to get it right here? That's exactly right. Glad that you all are tuned in with us today. We've got a great show for you, all right? We're going to have some good real estate information. Every time we go live, we got good stuff.
I think
whether it's Motivation Monday, Real Estate Wednesday, Life on Friday, we're bringing it to you, all right? And you guys bring it back to us. You do all kinds of things to help us out. We couldn't do what we do without you guys, so we're glad that you all are here tuned in. But here's what we're going to talk about today, all right? We got it wrote down right here. We're going to talk about the real estate info is what to look for when you're buying a for sale by owner without a real estate agent.
Can you do it?
You mean to tell me you can do that?
Yes, you
can. Yes, you can. We're going to tell you all about that today and give you some things you want to be aware of, what you look for, all the things that you need to know. You're going to get it right here on this show today. Again, episode number 204 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live. Let me tell you what you've got yourself into, all right? We come to you every Wednesday at 12 noon to bring you the most up-to-date, relevant real estate information you'll find anywhere on the planet. Not only are we going to talk real estate today, we have a very fun, and I believe it's going to be a good would-you-rather question, where we're going to give you a scenario, and of the scenarios that we give you, we're going to see which one you would rather do. We've got real estate info today, we've got area happenings today, and we've got a whole lot of fun. This show has evolved over the 4 years that we've been doing it into more than just real estate talk. We've made a lot of good relationships on here. We've made a lot of good connections on here. We've met a lot of you people from literally around the world. We've been able to meet you guys right here because of this show. We've been able to reach so many people on Wednesdays particularly because you guys do three big things for us.
Yes, you do.
And we have in our presence
talk to them about it.
The man that tells you what those three big things are. Go for it, my friend.
We're asking you, as we always do, to like the video, share the video, invite people to come watch the video with you. That helps us. Again, you are helping us by your shares.
Yes.
You're putting us in front of all kinds of people that we have no way of contacting. So by taking 2 seconds of your time, hitting that share button, it helps us out tremendously. Those of you who do this consistently, we thank you more than you realize, and we ask you who've never participated.
Right.
Let today be the day that you hit the share button.
Do that.
We appreciate
you know what I'm saying? Do that for us today. Also, while you're watching, hit that like button, hit that love button.
Yeah, we like it when
Let's
we see them.
flow the hearts across the screen today.
We like it when we see hearts coming across the
Flow
screen.
them hearts across. Facebook likes that too, and they think, man, them guys must be really saying something good, so they come check us out.
I'm still just amazed
because
I'm watching it right here with you. It's translating.
It gets us. That really gets you every time.
I love that.
That gets you every single time. So
I want to try to stump it sometimes.
Right. I'm with you on that. We're glad that you guys are here. Let's get right in this show today. We got some good stuff for you. We're going to start off with a little segment that we like to call Would You Rather, where we're going to give you a scenario. And of the scenarios that we give to you, we want to know which of these scenarios that you would rather do. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Are you ready for that? This is good. You don't even know what this is
about.
about.
I don't have a clue, yeah.
All right? This is what you don't know what this was about. We want you guys to play along with us, okay?
Yes.
Would you
play
rather?
with me, because I have no clue either.
Would you rather? Okay.
Okay.
We've been talking a lot lately. We had this conversation a little bit yesterday, but we've been talking about the importance of curb appeal and landscaping when it comes to marketing homes.
Yeah,
okay, we've had that conversation many times. We've told you guys the importance of it. But what we're going to ask you guys today is when it comes to your landscaping, all right, we're talking in the front of your house, down the sides, wherever you got it landscaped at, driveway, doesn't matter. Would you rather have rock being the base of your landscaping, or would you rather have mulch? When it comes to landscaping, would you rather have rock or would you rather have mulch? You guys start putting your answers in the box. We're doing a little survey here today. Survey going to say, you guys are going to pick, and we're going to put this all across the world, what y'all pick. But would you rather have rock or mulch when it comes to your landscaping? We've put it out to the nation. Now we put it out to me and you. You are first, my friend. Rock or mulch? Would you rather have which one?
So I'm two-way thinking this.
Sure.
I personally think mulch looks better.
I got you.
I don't like mulch.
Okay. I'm with you on
I
that.
think it looks better.
I'm with
but
you
if
on
I was
this.
doing mine, I would do rock.
I'm with you
because
on this.
I mean, I'm not saying rock looks bad. Don't get me wrong. I think keyword fresh mulch.
Yeah, I'm
looks
with
better. I think when you go by and you see these guys out here working,
Right.
God bless their soul, it's 110 degrees outside, and they're out here putting this fresh mulch around these trees and these flower beds. It looks beautiful.
Right.
Don't look beautiful after about 4 days, but it looks beautiful for
Sure,
a while.
it looks great, man.
You got what I'm saying is mulch to me takes a lot of work to keep it looking good.
Right.
I'd rather put it in. I think rock looks good.
Right.
I think rock looks just as good when you put it in right now. If you keep the weeds out of it, that it will next year. It ain't like the rock really changes its color.
True story.
Or mulch kind of changes its color, and so I don't really like the look. So if I was putting at my house, I'd put rock.
You're with you on that.
I love the look of mulch.
We got people weighing in on it here. All right, we got people weighing in. We're putting them up on the screen. You can. Which one are you monitoring here today? The company one.
I'm on the company page.
All right, so you can check that out too. But so you're going with rock.
We got rock, mulch, rock, mulch.
Right.
Rocks fly and hit cars and windows.
Yes.
What Mark said. That's
True
very
story.
true. Yeah.
It's a true story. I saw the same comment. Put it on the screen right then. I saw that same thing. So you look at it, and I'm going to go with what you said. I got it in mind right now at home. I got rock.
I like
and
rock.
So I think that I would go just for the newness and just for the longevity and all that good stuff with it. I think rock probably holds up better. I do think what you say is the truth.
I think, yeah.
When
I
you
love
got
fresh
mulch that's
Love
in there, it looks really, really good. Now, I'm too lazy to go out and keep turning my mulch and give it that good fresh look. You know what I'm saying? I'm too lazy to do that.
Now, again, after it rains, mulch looks beautiful.
Oh, it's great. Do you guys go do that? Do you go out and turn that mulch?
Matt Stewart said rock.
Make
Matt,
it
I was over there looking for you yesterday and couldn't find you, brother.
Matt's on the rock bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? So he's going with rock.
I like rock.
Cody and Ashley's going with rock. So again, got a lot of good stuff in.
Now we can go deeper and say if you go rock, what kind of rock?
Right. Well, I mean, you could.
Pea gravel, white
but
gravel.
that might be for another day.
Okay.
That's going to be a would you rather for another
be
day.
thinking on it, people.
Today, we
Be
just want to
thinking on
know. Here's the would you rather question for the day. We want you guys to play along with us. When it comes to your landscaping, all right, your flower beds, all in places, would you rather have rock or mulch for what you'd call your base to all of those? Let us know that. A lot of you is playing along. We really, really appreciate you guys playing along with us today. Again, good show for you today. Here's what we're going to talk about as far as the real estate information goes. Let's jump right into that. What do you say?
I'm ready.
You good for that?
I'm ready.
Let's jump right into that. That's what we come to you to talk today is real estate. We bring to you the most up-to-date, relevant real estate information you're going to find anywhere. You're going to get it here. It's very much known, all right? Like totally known right now. The real estate market is what it is. It's crazy, okay? It's totally crazy. With that being said, there's a lot of people that's electing to not use the services of a realtor to sell their house. We've talked about that before. Those are called for sale by owners.
Yes.
In the very same breath, you're also seeing people, and we'll have another day about this, so I ain't going to go too deep off the end here, okay? But you're also seeing people that are choosing to buy the home without the assistance of a realtor.
Right.
Now, we're totally transparent on here. Like, we ain't got a thing to hide.
Got a dog in the race.
We think that you always are to use a realtor because that's what we are, right? And we see the value of it. We see what you get from that. However, We're not going to stand here and tell you that you have to because you don't.
You do not.
You do not.
We would be lying if we said
lying like
we are not liars.
And we ain't going to do that today, right? So we're no load lies here. And people have asked us.
Tell tales and stretch the truth a little bit on the side.
Gotcha.
I don't tell one here and there.
This is what you got to say. We've been asked many times, why in the world would you stand up there and tell people they don't have to do this stuff and you are a realtor? Because the truth's the truth.
Truth's true.
The truth's the truth, and there's no need to try to do that. We're going to tell you that you don't have to. And what we're starting to see is a lot of people are choosing to do that, okay? Because you can do that. They're choosing, I'm going to buy a for sale by owner, and there's like no real estate agent involved in anything whatsoever, okay? Matter of fact, we had a call yesterday just about this very same topic, okay? Maybe that's why we're talking about it today. Who knows? But you don't have to do that. But what we're going to give you today is should you choose to do that, some things that you need to be aware of when you're buying a for sale by owner home and there's no realtor involved in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things, moving parts to a real estate transaction. There can be a whole lot more. There can be a whole lot less.
Right.
We're going to point out to you today the ones that you probably ought to make sure you're paying attention to.
Again, like you said, we're here giving the most up-to-date, relevant real estate information. I've always wanted to say that.
Sure.
You always say that.
I'm with you.
But so again, this is stuff that happens. We're going to tell you can you do it? Yeah, but this is just things that you should look out for because we want you to be informed people.
Sure.
True?
You have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we probably see more than anything, especially when it pertains to real estate and everything that's involved in it. I think we see a lot of stuff probably a lot of people don't because that's what we do every day. And we're always in it. However, there's a lot of moving parts in it. There's a lot of things that make it up. There's a lot of things that's good, bad, ugly, and indifferent with it that you need to be aware of, okay? So we're going to give you today 3 things. There's a lot more than 3, but we're going to break them down into 3 here. Things that you need to be aware of when it comes to you're buying a house for the for sale by owner and there ain't no real estate agent involved in it whatsoever, all right? So here we go with number 1. We got them wrote down there.
I hope you get up there because I can't.
Here's number 1, all right? So number 1 is this. You got to ask yourself this question. Is there, I'm going to buy your house, you're selling it, I ain't got no representation.
I'll sell it to you.
This is what we're going to say is there any kind of contract being used?
Good question.
To record this
Good
deal that
question.
we're making on?
Great question.
Okay? Because can't you see, don't you see, haven't you heard, I think we've all probably made the statement before, man, a handshake just ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, that's not what it used to be.
Amen to that,
Yes.
brother, right? It's the truth. You look at it and say, okay, I'm telling you I'm going to buy it, you tell me you're going to sell it. How are we documenting this? Okay? Are we getting out a napkin? You know, did we get the paper towel off the counter and we wrote it down?
It happens.
I'm going to give you this and I'm going to move in here and these kind of things are going to happen. Absolutely it happens. 100% that it does. So the first thing you have to ask yourself is there a contract being used for the purchase? What's keeping this thing in line? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? When you look at that, ask yourself as buying this house if there is a contract. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say on a lot of times when people call us about this kind of question, they ain't no contract.
They ain't no contract.
Like they ain't nothing there.
Handshake.
Yeah, they're just not there. They're like, I'm buying a house. What should I be aware of? Right. We're like, well, you got it in writing? Nope. So like,
I told him what I was going to give him.
This is what I'm going to do.
Right with it.
And that's okay. I mean, if it's okay for you, but we're telling you what you want to probably be aware of.
Again, you got to look, there's a lot to go wrong.
You got to be aware of today. So you got to ask yourself, if there is a contract, what's in that contract for you as a buyer for your protection?
You're right. Yeah.
Right.
How are you protected?
So let's just say that I said, Dave, I'm going to buy you a house, and I realized that 3 days after I'm going to buy you a house that there's a hole in the roof that I didn't see when I went there the first time because you had something over top of it. Mm-hmm. Am I still obligated to purchase your house?
Right.
Well, is there a contract? What's in that contract to protect you as a buyer?
Listen, and I'm going to throw this word in here because Dad just said it, and this is true. Outside of a contract, is it a legal contract? True. If something goes south, is this going to hold up if I have to go to court? Do you know what it takes
to be a legal contract?
If I have to go to court on this.
Right.
Because, again, we hear this stuff, okay?
It's crazy.
So, Mike, I want to buy your house.
Right.
Let me go get my stuff straightened out with the bank.
Right.
I'm going to give you $10,000.
Yeah, hold it.
You hold this for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes. Yes.
What happens
if
you never be able to talk to Mike again?
Yeah, I'm gone, brother. I'm going on vacation.
You know what I mean? I take $10,000. Yeah. And I'm in Cozumel.
Now, can I say something here to go a little bit? That very scenario that you just described walked in our office 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
And saying, what do I do?
I
So
know.
you say, well, that don't ever happen. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. So we want you to be prepared. If you're deciding to buy, you totally can. All that stuff is there, but you got to make sure you're watching for the right things. One, is there a contract? Is it a legal contract? What's in that contract for your protection? And I've got wrote right on here, earnest money. Did you give them some? So we make a deal, stand in the front yard, and dude's like, well, there's been a lot of people working. I mean, if you want me to hold this for you, if you got to go to the bank and get your money, if you want me to hold this for you, you're going to give me $5,000. You're going to give me $10,000. You give me $10,000, I won't show it to nobody else.
No, it's yours, buddy.
Everybody's standing around, kids going crazy. You want the house real bad? Like, okay, write him a check.
Write the man a check.
You know what I mean? We want this house. Write him a check. What happens?
What happens? Yeah, if you never see from him again.
Let's just say you go to the bank and it didn't work out what you thought it was going to be.
Right, you can't get the financing now.
I gave $10,000 to the man.
Yeah.
I gave $10,000 to somebody.
He gonna give it back?
What happens? Be aware of these things. What are we talking about today? We're talking about buying a for sale by owner home as a buyer with no representation. Can you do it? Absolutely, 100%. Positively, yes, you can. Do you want to? Maybe not. We're just going to tell you what you need to be aware, because there's people that's doing that today, and if that's you, it's okay. It's okay, but be aware of these things. We want you to be aware. The worst thing that could happen is you show up at our office, show up at any real estate office in the town, and now, after the fact, you're wanting help. That's what happened with the $10,000 the other day.
Right.
They come in and what can I do? One thing, I don't know, because we're not attorneys. We don't know anything about the contract that you had, and there was no contract, but there was $10,000 that passed hands.
The handshake, yeah.
I don't know. So be aware of those things. What happens with the earnest money? Can you have inspections? Are you allowed to after the fact? Because we know we've talked about inspections a lot here. Are you allowed to have inspections? What happens if one of the parties just decide, change my mind?
Yeah, right. I'm done.
I'm out.
Yeah, don't want to sell my house
I'm
anymore.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about it no
do
more.
People change their minds? Well, the seller changed their mind because they didn't get that job promotion that they was going to. They changed their mind. They're out. What happens?
Right.
So what we're talking to you about today is you're buying a house as a buyer. It's a for sale by owner. There's no agent involved. What do you need to be aware of? That are some things. And number one, you got number two there, my man.
Okay, so mine says, is the property priced correctly? Will it appraise? Can you conduct inspections?
Right.
So again, good things there. How are you going to know that Mike has his house priced to sell?
Sure.
What protections? Now again, ultimately, does it matter if Mike might be high, but it's your dream house.
Sure.
But again, wouldn't you want to know,
Sure.
is this house worth what? Because again, there's nothing to hide. Everybody knows sellers are selling their houses for outrageous amounts of money that people never thought they could get out of their houses, and they're selling now like crazy.
Absolutely.
So is this house worth this?
Sure.
What happens if it don't appraise?
Right. Because I'm gonna go a little deep with that with you. Is the pricing is correct? Or it needs to be, because you're getting ready as this buyer. You've handed a man $10,000 in his driveway to hold it for you.
Right.
Now you're gonna go get the inspections if you can.
Right.
Now you're gonna go pay for appraisals if you can. Are you wanting to give somebody $10,000, pay for these things that it ain't never going to happen? Because here we go back to the first one.
Right.
If there ain't nothing in writing as what happens if this don't work out?
That's a lot of times.
Where's the $10,000?
Right, where's it at? But that's a lot of times, that's what I was getting ready to touch on, was these inspections. A lot of times you don't hear of these inspections, the home inspection specifically.
Sure.
With a for sale by owner.
No.
So a lot of times, we've heard people say they don't want us to have no inspections.
Right.
Are you cool with that?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Why don't they want you to have an inspection?
True story. That's you're leading me in.
Why don't they want you to have an inspection done on their
perfect?
house?
And that's true. And so you don't know, because a lot of people don't know you're afforded that luxury to be able to do those things.
Right.
Shouldn't you probably do them?
Yeah, it's a great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, great idea to have an inspection.
It's a big deal. We're talking to you today about buying a home, buying a for sale by owner home without the assistance of a realtor. Things you need to be aware of, things you need to watch out for. Those kind of things are out there. It's real. It's happening. You can. There's no harm. There's no foul. We're just putting out there to you some things to watch and be aware of.
Listen,
all right?
and
watch it.
Throw this out there too, because I don't want people to think. Don't think that I don't want it to come off that for sale by owners are trying to backdoor something.
No.
That's not true.
No.
That's not true.
We've sold a lot of for sale by owners.
Yes, exactly. I'm just saying, if you're in that situation and they don't want you to have an inspection,
Sure.
that to me should raise some concern.
Right. And that leads into those inspections in a typical real estate contract. Let's kind of back up to punt here just a minute. All this stuff that we're telling you about, if you use the services of a realtor, it's going to be there for you.
You are protected.
It's there. The protections we're talking about, inspections, all these things. It's written in there. You can accept them, deny them, take them, get rid of them, all that stuff. But it's all, at least it's there for you. Okay, there's also, like when a home's literally listed on the market and someone lives in the house, there's this document that's called a property condition disclosure.
Right.
And the person living in the house literally answers, I think it's 9 pages.
Yeah,
it's a bunch.
Yeah,
they answer 9 pages of questions about their house. They tell everything they know.
They have to tell if their stuff's wrong.
That they know is wrong, they have to disclose it. You as a home buyer get this document, and you can look at it and say, oh, they're saying that the basement leaks when it rains real hard. We ain't had no rain around here in a long time. So you're going to look at these houses right now, and the basements are dry in them. Well, they're filling out this property disclosure and saying, when it rains hard, the basement gets wet. Right. Do you want to know that?
It's good information to know.
Now, in this type of transaction, no real estate parties involved. That agreement that may not be there. They may not be anything like that that's out there. Exactly, I love what you said. There ain't nobody trying to do nothing crazy here.
I don't think there's nobody.
You know what I mean? Like, they're not trying to pull the wool over, but they just forget. Right. Like, they're excited. You gave them 10 grand. They're selling their house. They're going to get to go where they go. And you ask a bunch of questions and just didn't talk about it. Have we all not forgot to say something?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And they just forget to tell you, oh, yeah, by the way, the fan in the bathroom doesn't work.
Right.
And it doesn't work because there's a short.
Right.
Or, anything like that.
Yeah.
We're using, again, a lot of things. Water in the basement. They just use those things. You look at those things, you see them.
Yeah, my windows won't stay up because the springs inside of them's broke.
True.
You know what I mean? Little things like that.
And they ain't thinking about because they never open the window.
Right, but when you get this questionnaire about, is this wrong, it's going to refresh your mind.
There you go.
Yeah, actually, I do. I remember that.
That's what you're going to say in it. So make sure that when you're doing that, especially if there isn't a disclosure involved, you as the buyer, you need to ask a lot of questions.
You better question them.
You need to ask a lot of questions, okay? Here's you some good ones. Septic or sewer or public.
Right.
You know what I mean? What's this on? That way you kind of need to know that. Well or public water, okay? Any electrical issues that you know of.
Right.
All the plugs work, outlets work, switches work, fans work. Lights work.
Even bigger one. Have you done any updates? And if so, was they permitted?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because what if to make this house look good, I just went and built this big massive back porch on my house.
Sure.
Didn't get no permit for it. City inspector shows up.
Sure.
You just got fined because you bought a house with a deck on it with no permit.
So you think about that. Any problems that they know of, they need to tell you about. And then here's a good one, and it goes along with what you said. What have the current owners, repaired or replaced since they've lived there?
What have you done to it?
Well, what's happened to it? New heat pump? New roof?
How's the roof?
Does the windows sweat?
Right.
All those kind of things are things that you want to look at and be aware of. And it's just because kind of you're taking the adventure, you're totally good, you're going on your own to do those things. Here's you some stuff. If you just now tuning in, we're talking to you about when you're buying a house totally by yourself from a for sale by owner. There's no realtor involved in this transaction whatsoever. We've told you today some things that you need to be aware of. You need to watch out for. You need to look for, because it's literally there for your protection and for the benefit of you, because you're handing this man $10,000 standing.
And let's even skip for just a minute and go to the end game.
Sure.
How's this going to be official?
Right.
Like, how's this going to...
Where's it going down?
You know what I mean? Like, am I just going to give you $200,000?
Right.
You give me the keys to your house?
Right.
Like, how's this going to go down?
Right. You got to look at all that, because there's a big thing going right now. I don't know if a lot of people realize this. And if you don't, like we're telling you today, totally keep your eyes and ears peeled for this, okay? Because here's what I'm going to say. There's scammers right now that they will go literally and find your listing. They'll get every picture from your listing. They will go over here to Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, and they post the pictures of your listing, a house that they don't even own, and they post it like it's their house for sale
Right.
at this incredible deal. Phone blown up off the hook.
Right.
Those are the people that when you show up in the driveway, it's like, there's 12 more people coming behind you.
Right.
I can't show you right now because I got to get to work. You give me $5,000, I'll be back here at 8 o'clock tonight to show you this house.
Right.
You give them the $5,000 and they gone.
Right.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay? So you got to be aware of those things. You got to watch out
That's
for
true.
that.
Like,
Why are we telling you this
that's
stuff?
true.
Is because this is the real news behind the news.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's happening.
That's very true.
It's going down.
People are putting, I heard this just the other day.
Rent, same thing happens with rent.
Yeah, same thing.
They get in our houses and put them up for rent.
Put them up for rent.
I can't show it to you, but send me the deposit.
People sending $1,500, $2,000. Somebody just told me this the other day it happened to them.
True story.
Send them $2,000, $2,500 for a deposit.
Be careful, y'all.
Yes.
Be careful, y'all. That's why we're here. That's why we're here every Wednesday at 12 noon to bring you that's up-to-date, relevant real estate information right there on the spot.
Yeah.
That you need to be aware of these things that you're watching out. You're talking about a large investment. A lot of times, y'all, if it sounds too good to be true, be careful about it.
It
Okay?
is.
Be careful about it. That is today's real estate information. And whether you liked it or not, that was good stuff.
That's good stuff,
That was
yeah.
good stuff, all right? We talked to you today about what to look for when buying a for sale by owner home as a buyer without any kind of representation. We've gave you that. If you didn't get it, go back and watch this on the replay because it's good stuff for you guys. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to give you the local area happenings, which is some good things going on around the Lakeway area, and we will be back in just a moment for the conclusion of the 204th episode of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live presented by your friends at
Elite Realty Group.
We back after this break. Do you get the picture? We need inventory. If you are a homeowner in the Lakeway area, whether that be a for sale by owner, an expired, or just someone needing to get their house sold, we need inventory now. It is one of the best times in recent years to get your house not only on the market, but get it sold. To get a consultation from one of our agents today, call us at Elite Realty Group, 423-307-8566. Once again, don't wait. Call us today, Elite Realty Group, 423-307-8566. It's time now in the show to tell you what's going on right here around the Lakeway area with the local area happenings. There's always something good going on, good for you to get into, fun to be had. And we're going to give that to you right now with the Lakeway area man himself. Mr. Dave Elkins, take it away.
All right, so this is this coming weekend, right? August 6th, this coming weekend?
Next week.
Well, yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah, not this weekend.
Not this weekend.
But next weekend.
My birthday.
There's nothing really going on yet. Your birthday is August 6th.
Yeah, August 6th. I do take donations. 50s and 100s work well.
Right, yeah, he don't complain.
20s.
So August the 6th, that day, there's a couple things going on. Of course, we got Starlight Cinemas over here at Fulton Hill Park.
Yes.
Starting at 7 o'clock, they're going to be putting a movie. The Peanut Butter Falcon is going to be playing. Also, the same night from 7 to 8:30, it's called Summer Downtown Concert Series. There's going to be down here at the Farmers Market. There will be, they said, bring your lawn chairs. There'll be a concert going on for an hour and a half. That's usually pretty good. Also, on August the 8th, we talked about this, is Jubilee Day at Fulton Hill Park, 5 to 8 p.m. And then starting that evening, probably about 7 o'clock, so probably from 5 to 7, it's Jubilee Day, food trucks, all this other stuff's going to be there. And then the movie, The Best of Enemies, is going to play, again, presented by Starlight Cinemas. That's going on August the 6th and 7th, those two nights. Also, August 6th and 7th, what else going on?
Yes, at Valley View Free Will Baptist Church.
Yes.
We are doing a special summer showing
Yes.
of Arise, the story of Jesus. You will want to make sure that you attend that. It's 7 o'clock each night. Make sure that you get and be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with us on that. Come be a part of it 7 o'clock each night. Bring as many as you want. All people around the area are encouraged to attend. It's a total free event, and you are sure to be able to be liking that. So that's August the 6th and the 7th.
Now,
and then
the biggest event happening in Tennessee.
In Tennessee for the year.
Yes, it's
Go
happening
ahead, tell
August the 20th.
Blow it out.
August the 21st. Am I right on that day?
Yes.
I don't have it wrote down.
Saturday,
August the 21st, Cherokee Park. We're having our third annual client/fan appreciation day. So basically,
friend,
if
customer.
you know us,
you're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah.
If you don't know us, you're welcome.
Yeah, come on.
Come
down.
on over to the bright side.
We're going to have food starting at 5 o'clock from 5 to 6. Is that right? We're going to eat from 5 to 6.
Yes, we are.
And then we're going to have all kind of activities going on. We're giving away stuff constantly, all the time. I think I said this last time. We've never seen nobody leave there sad or disappointed. Everybody leaves happy with plenty of gifts, the full stomach. So we're feeding you. We're giving stuff away. We got bounce houses for the kids. We got face painting.
We got dunk tanks for me and you.
Yeah, dunk tanks. We got all kinds of stuff.
It's
we got a cornhole tournament going on. First time we've ever had that.
Yes.
Okay, we're having a cornhole tournament.
Yes.
Big prizes coming from the cornhole tournament.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to tell them what it is, but we got.
I
big
ain't gonna
prizes.
tell them yet because I don't know.
Right,
but it's gonna be big.
We got big prizes. But again, we got a lot of sponsors.
We're giving away gift cards. Okay, we're giving away apparel, Elite Realty Group apparel. You'll be able to get that. We're giving that away. We're giving away Smokies tickets. We're giving away gift baskets. We're giving away cold hard, cash money.
Over here at the other place, we're getting some stuff over here.
We're going getting all kinds of stuff. So there will be lots and lots of winners, okay?
Right.
That will be there. We're going to be raising money.
That's what I was going at.
We're going to be raising money for a local charity family. We will be telling
That's
you
what we love the most about
that.
the whole thing. Like
every single year, man, we raise lots of money for someone that really, really does need it.
We take no proceeds. Everything goes straight to charity, to a local family.
Yes.
Something like that. We do that every year. That's the best part of it. I mean, again, we all get together and have a good time, but in the process, we also get to kind of, pay it forward, bless somebody else. So that's what we like about it. It's always a great. Again, you leave there feeling good.
You feel good about it, man.
You leave there feeling
good. And that's what we're all about, man. That's what we stand for. We enjoy. We operate this company. We operate this business. We operate as a agency with a servant's heart. And whatever way we can serve you, that's what we're going to do. As long as it's legal, ethical, and moral, we're going to get it done. We're going to serve you to the best of our abilities. And we've been able to, over the 14 years now that we've been in business, we've been able to meet and enjoy and serve a whole lot of you, and we appreciate that. Just a little way for us to give back to you, to have a little bit of fun. So we want you to come to that. That is August the 21st, Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. Lots of more stuff coming to it. Go to the page you're watching this on. If you're watching on the company page, there's an event created. RSVP that you're going to be there because we're going to make sure we got enough food to feed all y'all. Right. All right? Yeah. And us too, by the way.
Okay. Got good food too.
What else you got,
man? Got a good group catering.
We got all kind of good stuff. It's going to be good. You do not want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it. Best event in Tennessee.
That's exactly right. What do you got, man?
I got an empty stomach right now.
You're starving to death. We started talking about food. It's going to be time for me and you to go eat. Yeah. This is what we'll
Sabrina
say.
Sabrina said she needs a new shirt. Sabrina, come. We'll hook you up with a new shirt.
It's there, man. And these shirts here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, are the best shirt. We've had some good ones.
Yeah.
These are the best shirts we've ever had, and it ain't even close.
Okay.
This apparel's the best we've ever had. It ain't even close.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to want to make sure that you get here to get you some of this stuff.
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate you guys today. Hopefully we've brought you some good real estate information. We've had a little fun. We've entertained you. We've done all the above and all the in between too. We couldn't do what we do without you guys. We appreciate your support in everything that we do Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the lives, all the recorded things, all the shares, likes, loves, all that you guys do for us. We appreciate you. Don't forget, tune in Friday morning at 8 a.m. We'll be just talking life on Friday. Who knows what we're going to talk about, but it'll be something to do to make all of our lives a little more fun, a little more better, a little more enjoyable, whatever. We'll be talking about that. You guys hang and be with us. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Yeah. It's hot outside in Tennessee. Wherever you're watching us around the world, we're glad that you were here today. We will see you guys Friday morning at 8 a.m. You guys be safe, be blessed. Over and out. We will see you next time. Wrong button. Let's hit that.